seconds. We're now down to 3.
Yeah, but look how deep it is, Tower.
Yeah.
As
84 bigs, 45, 35 bigs. We're sorting YouTube out right now. Don't know what's happened to it. Facebook is on. Twitch is on.
Yeah.
Apologies to the YouTubers who obviously can't hear us.
YouTube's back on.
YouTube's back.
One is watching, and that's me.
There you go. YouTube is back.
There's not a scheduled one, no.
We all good?
Just to chip up a bit.
I said 11 this morning, Polly, poor.
Chip rate.
And to be honest with you,
Okay,
assuming no deals are done, I still think around that sort of time, because this is deep free-handed. Short stack's got 35 BBs. So much play left in this free-handed.
I still think Tom's going to win.
Obviously, 50 to 1. I want to win everyone money.
And I said it early on, did I not? How earlier did I say it?
Probably.
It was 9-handed, I think. It was 8-handed or something. I said Tom would win.
I said Tom would win when he had 11 bigs and 19 left.
Did you?
Well, I said he's my tip.
Did you bet him?
Yeah.
Did you bet him?
I said he's a tip.
How much did you bet him?
He said last night.
Much.
He said last night. It was your tip.
20 quid, 40 quid. 20 quid.
He said last night Tom was the
You got me
value.
at 50s, eh? Oh, and the price didn't move? I'm amazed.
1782.
So we're down to 3.
Do you guys want
I'm amazed at that.
Look. We can look. No, table 9. Look what I see. It looks like it. I'm just, let's look. Because obviously we can't do anything else. Fine. What we'll do, they want to look at numbers. Might as well. In any case, so I'm just going to pause now. You have to leave something for the win. And we all 3 want to win. So.
We can look.
No, we just look. Like,
No, but last time I didn't look and it was a bit stupid because you just have to look.
I mean, all the money is here at top 3, so it's worth looking at.
It's like 50, 70, 100. So there's like,
it's probably,
there's like 220.
Yeah.
So good luck if you got Tom lags out for some reason. Are we having a break?
But it's going to be 40 minutes next day.
Talking. I'm
Walking off.
literally thinking about talking numbers.
So, because we were
Shall I get the teas in, Tower? Would you like a tea? I fancy a tea.
Have we still got a ticket to give away?
Oh, yeah. What a great shout. You know what? Forget the tea. I've got £110 closer ticket to give away.
Why don't we do something for
We
this?
are doing.
We're
Do you know what we're doing?
We're doing a Ludo thing.
We're doing a Ludo thing.
And we've
Okay.
already got the question. So,
Are you ready?
it's giveaway time.
Giveaway
I'll give
time.
Ludo some paper. There you go. You can write your answer. Where's the Sharpie, Tower?
I've got it.
It's here. Are you going to be able to? Are you all right for writing?
I'll do
Are
fine.
you sure?
I'll do fine, yeah.
Okay.
So,
It was me that mentioned that.
£110 closer seat up for grabs. If you're new to the stream, this is how it works. I'm going to ask Ludo a question.
Yep.
He will write it down on that piece of paper. Closest to Ludo's answer is going to win the £110 closer ticket. You get 1 guess per account. We do check no multiple guesses or you will be barred. And do not guess until Ludo has wrote his answer down.
Yeah.
So Ludo, you spoke earlier about the man that was backing you for a while, Mr. Bring Kenny. All I would like to know is, according to Hendon Mob, what is Bring Kenny's all-time live earnings? And we're going to give you 20 seconds.
Write it big. So there's no cheating.
The closer event is tomorrow on Grosvenor Poker. It's £110 buy-in, 25k guarantee.
Other side.
We take 5 minutes, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Have we done it?
We're done.
We're done. Right, ladies and gentlemen, go, go, go. You get about 5 minutes.
Until they start playing again.
I don't need that much.
Oh, right. This is going to be fun in the chat box.
Oh, it is. I've just realised that.
Cheers to that.
Basically, you're 5 minutes.
So what? Obviously, don't give away what you've written down. And
Oh, I can't believe it. 225 quid.
What is Bring Kenny's all-time earnings in live poker?
Yeah.
What is it? That is the Ask Ludo. What does Ludo think? So they're talking ICM numbers at the moment. That's why they've paused.
I know my parents from Pakistan. Nice. Okay.
it's going to go.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You're British, but like I'm French. Same way. Exactly. Yeah. I'm definitely French, but you look how you look.
We have a long family line going across the world.
Yes.
As most of the people do.
So, asking Ludo, how much does Ludo thinks his good friend Bryn Kenny has in live earnings?
Hashtag frog poison.
He used to back Ludo. That's the question. In live earnings, how much does Ludo thinks Bryn Kenny has?
I'm fine either way. To be very honest,
And we will give you the correct answer in about, well, we'll find out what the guys are in around the table first. Because there's no action because they're talking numbers. They're talking numbers at this moment in time. So we'll keep an eye on that, and then we'll keep an eye on the chat as well. If we hear of anything, we'll let you know as soon as they sit down and start playing again.
to be honest,
It looks like ICM.
to take the deal. I'm fine.
Yeah, we have to play for something.
We play for the trophy. Apparently, I thought we had to leave some, but we don't, and so we leave the trophy.
We have to play for money.
So we're chatting away.
No money.
Tom,
We don't have to,
Vince,
and I'm not sure we can.
and Jamie.
You don't have to play for any money.
Yeah.
You can do whatever.
We can adjust for right. So we can adjust to play for little things.
Give him the correct answer.
If you want, yeah.
Yeah, while we're still talking, so we will give you the correct answer. Don't say anything now, Ludo.
No giveaway. No.
So,
no.
you can react if you want to. I normally go, oh my god. Really?
Oh my god!
So, Bryn Kenny. How much does Ludo think Bryn Kenny earned in live earnings? The correct answer is
$65,115,878. 65 mil.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't ask me. 2 minutes. Have you got to tell?
I think so.
You can say
I
that.
don't think you have.
If you're not giving us any more time.
I can't hear you, boys.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine by me. Vincent wants to go.
So, 2 minutes. They're still talking, they're shaking hands now.
He wants to play
So I don't actually know what has happened.
There's something to do. I mean, I want to win, mate,
65
so
mil.
even if there's zero,
Wow.
I want the trophy.
Amazing. That is fantastic.
No, I mean, I won this. I
That
won
is
them.
unbelievable. That is amazing.
I went to his house once in New
Because
York.
last time I dealt,
65 mil.
I stayed with his family
Wow.
for one day. It's fantastic.
Unbelievable.
10k for first.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, that's why I told you before, like, we're gonna have to, but
So we will get some numbers put on the screen when we've
Yeah,
got.
well, they're shuffling the cards.
65k is a nice day, and 70k is a nice day.
72. And it's just nice. I must say, it's just nice.
That's it. That's what they've dealt with.
The numbers are in.
Vince Melly, 80,895. Jamie Brown, 72.7. And Tom Lagzau, 64.2. Have they left anything to play for?
It looks like
3K.
it looks like they went exactly for the ICM. Exactly.
There's 3K to play for. 3.
3?
3.
Well, this might be carnage.
3K
That's
to
not
play
much.
for.
Yeah, I know, compared to what they've just locked up.
That's what I've just been told.
My dad was called.
Play for 3K and the trophy.
Wow.
Very
So
nice.
there we
My
go.
mum wanted a bit different.
Shorten it. My friends are called Raheem and you're called Abdul.
So there we
My
go.
friends call me Raheem.
Yeah, Raheem is nice.
That's my nickname. But
What a fucking question that is. Again.
Abdul.
because you know,
it's
a lot of
better.
English people they can't pronounce anything.
Yeah, and ever since there's been Sterling, and so
Yep.
they're used to
So,
it now.
while they're still not dealing, we'll give you 30 seconds.
Yeah, my good friends they call me Raheem. Yeah.
We will give you 30
I run
seconds.
fast. No, not like Sterling.
While they're still not dealing, to get the £110 token to somebody.
There's still time, but probably not
No, there's no.
We will give you 30 seconds and the comp will be closed.
Great spot, Baraka. I've just double checked it, and we're going to get that updated. The numbers were off,
Oh, okay.
and we'll get the actual numbers in a couple of seconds, I'm hoping.
Okay. So, we'll give you 30. We will give you 30 seconds to have a guess. How much does Ludo think Bryn Kenny's lifetime earnings are in poker? The correct answer is 65 million. So we've got 30 seconds and then the comp will be closed. We've got 20 seconds. We've got 10 seconds because the cards are coming out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comp is closed. Make the mod. So I'll close it. Well done, everybody. Got a couple of guesses just coming in there. Now the comp is closed, ladies and gentlemen. The comp is closed because the cards are back out. So we'll close this off sharpish. We think Ludo might have known. So what did you come up with, young man? How much did you come up with? What did you think? Did you think you knew it spot on? Did you think you knew it spot on?
I went for 60 mil.
60 million.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good guess. I tell you what,
I went
you're
for 60 mil.
You're closer than Jane. You're closer than me.
But about 5 minutes later, I went probably 62 mil.
Yeah.
Right, but
We had to
my
take
first
60.
guess was 60 mil.
Fantastic.
60 mil.
I had no idea. I would never have guessed that much ever. Would you,
60
Jane?
mil.
Would you have gone high?
I would have probably gone around that as well.
Yeah.
I probably would have gone around that.
But my first guess was 60 mil.
Well
but
done.
after that, obviously 5 minutes. My first guess, my first
60
guess.
mil.
But I went 62 mil.
In his head.
Yeah.
So there we go. Anybody get close?
Two people got it spot on. Which means we're going to have a red or black playoff. So Pimbo Panthers and Stephen Lee. Could you put red or black in the chat?
Yes.
First guess will stand, so whoever comes in first, you'll get that colour, and the other person red. Pimbo Panthers is in with red.
Very nice.
So Stephen Lee on YouTube, you are black. Pimbo Panthers on Twitch, you are red.
Stephen Lee, the snooker player?
I don't think so. that might be one.
You're coming back in October? I can't believe it. I can't wait for you. One of the best cueists ever. Honestly.
So here we go. Big flop coming up. Is it going to be red or black?
It is.
Oh,
black.
king in the window, red king. So congratulations to Stephen Lee on YouTube. Pimbo Panthers, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add another €15 onto the spread, because when there's this many people watching, to get an answer spot on and not get anything, I think it's a bit unfair. So drop me your alias in the chat, Pimbo Panthers. I'll send you a €15 token, and Stephen Lee on YouTube, drop your alias please. You can be playing the closer tomorrow.
Well done indeed. Well done indeed. Congratulations. £110 closer token that people will be playing tomorrow. We're down to 3. They've chopped the money.
The both of them went for red as well.
Yeah.
And he got in first.
Yep,
That's a bad beat.
Stephen Lee got very lucky then, because he put red in just after Pimbo Panthers put red, and it came black, so you had to have black.
Right, okay, so I'm going to give Stephen Lee a £110 closer seat as well. Me, personally. So both of them get a 110 closer seat.
Oh, you're personally going to...
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So both of them get a 110
Oh, look at that.
closer seat. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
So both of these get a 110 closer seat.
17 years of doing the live stream. That's the first time any of the comms has put money in the hands in the pockets to give anything away.
Yeah, both of them, but both of them put
What?
red.
I know you'd look
Both
like
of them
that.
put red, so both of them get a closer seat. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Pimbo Panthers and Stephen Lee.
So make sure you get his details for 110 seat.
Hi Vanessa. I think we're back on YouTube now, aren't we?
Yep, all good
Yeah,
on YouTube.
we're back on now. We're back on YouTube. We are back on YouTube now, Vanessa. You might have to find the new link. Tracy,
You don't get the 15 quid or whatever it is. You only get the 110.
to get the 110.
So a brilliant live chat today. Tracy Dunn watching on Facebook. You even managed a 3rd place in the free roll. You're not playing next week. We're planning to taxi the birthday girl. So see you then. See you next week, Tracy, in Edinburgh and the Maybury for the 888 Poker Festival that actually starts tomorrow. Now the satellites starting tomorrow. If you're going to play the satellites, good luck. Everybody who's up near the Maybury. I think tomorrow will be a lot localised regarding the 888s, but there is a cash out satellite starting at 7 and there's one on Tuesday as well. So good luck if you're playing, and we'll look forward to seeing you. It's going to be a great festival, and if you're not playing the Edinburgh Lakes, there's plenty of 25-50s around the country.
Oh, Frank Beattie. Oh, no chance of Jay doing
call
that.
an ambulance.
Oh.
Call an ambulance.
Oh, that cut.
God. Oof. If only they knew, Tower. If only they knew.
That cut deep.
I've given away, I reckon, probably around 500 odd quid out of my own pocket.
I know.
Doing this. I reckon about.
Absolutely shocking. I've been there and I've watched it.
And I'll just get
And
that
this
in
is
the
what
chat.
you get. This is what you get.
To be fair, I remember I've given away when I've been going on trips like 10% of myself for
Yeah.
like main event, and I've never.
But not 10% of the 10k PLO,
yeah,
was it?
Yeah, no, it weren't 10% of the. There's been 2Ks in there. To be fair.
I know.
But every time someone on the stream has won a piece of me in the comp that I'm playing, they basically get 10% of. Well, they don't get anything back because I haven't cashed. Unfortunately, I haven't actually ever
What's
cashed.
10% or nothing?
Yeah, exactly. What's 10%?
F-all.
F-all, yeah, exactly that. Great comms as ever, lad. See you in Edinburgh. Cheers, Richie Whitmore.
Richard Whitmore has booked Edinburgh. Look forward to going up to Edinburgh on Wednesday ourselves. On Latrine.
Taking 3 towels for Pinball Panthers.
Nice one, Pinball Panthers. Well done. And to Stevie Lee. You're both playing the
Stephen Lee's not playing at the moment. He's not in the chat yet, Tower. He hasn't put me his alias in.
No way. Come on, kidder.
Queen on the turn. Tom up and down.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Firing for 325. Gets it through. Making some ground on Vince now. Not far behind him. And here are the correct numbers, guys. There we go. Tom got 72. Jamie Brown got 64. Yeah, it was the other way round. Switcheroo.
Yeah.
Had Jamie as 72 and Tom as 64. But thank you, Baraka, in the chat.
Well done, Vince. Well done, Tom. Well done, Jamie. Great payout. 72 for Tom. 80 for Vince. Nicely. And Jamie locking up chunks as well. So well done, one and all. We're down to the final 3. The money's being chopped, and they're playing for 3k and the trophy.
Personally, again, I think it should be 10% of what the first prize is. So I think they should always have to play for 10k. Like, so first prize is 100k. Again, I think they should always have to play for 10% of the first prize. At least.
I don't know.
Sometimes actually 20% of the first prize.
Right. I don't know how it works, but
Move it here and then.
we decided that just about chopping it nearly.
3k is it's too little. I'm saying, like, it doesn't do us any favours.
It all depends who wants the trophy, I'm guessing now. Because the 1k won't make a difference to what they've just locked up.
Some of us can't have the trophy.
3k is too little. Now we're watching the stream for 3k. It's not good.
Vince Mellick, seat 1, Tom logs out. Jamie.
Raise 350,000.
Yeah. How much do you think should be left to play for? Like, if they had to have a cusp, what's the minimum you would say that needs to be left to play? 10%. Yeah.
10% of the first prize.
No. No way.
But even then, I'm saying like that's my absolute minimum.
Yeah.
I'm saying like I think it could be anywhere up to 20%. It's nonsense. I'm saying like to play for 3k 3 ways in a comp that's 100k to the winner.
Yeah.
It's stupidity
I
at the highest order. I'm saying like again. I'm saying like these things should be put in place first of all. I'm saying like for us not to have this situation.
I couldn't agree more with you, to be honest with you. You hit the nail on the head. And the thing is, you've got so many people that stay with us all 5 days on the stream.
It kills the
and
stream.
it leads up to this moment of someone winning 100k, and that's what they're watching. And
Get it correct. I'm saying like it kills the stream. I'm saying like these things should be thought of before we're actually sat in our fucking seats.
well,
I'm gonna have to swear because
Well, you're
I'm
gonna have to
annoyed.
leave if you swear one more time.
No,
I'm gonna have to.
Tara's got the cane
The
out.
size 12
Out comes
is
the-
coming out very
I'm
soon.
annoyed. I'm annoyed. It's stupidity at the highest order.
Do you not just think that it's their money and they can do it? I know.
They
well,
can
I know-
do whatever
I know-
they can do whatever they want
I know exactly
with the
what you think.
situation. But I'm saying like my point being, I'm saying like
There should be a rule in place where.
X amount is what they play for, not 3%.
Yeah, right.
3%. That's what your credit card charges you for buying a pint. If I go up and buy a Madri at the bar, right? How much does the bank get of the amount that I pay for the beer? How much?
The bank.
3%. That's what the bank gets by using my bank card to tap the card on the thing that transforms it. I'm saying like they get 3%. That's what they get.
The payouts, there we go. Vince Melly, 81,000, just shy of. Tom Langsdale, 72.7. And Jamie Brown, 64.2. Playing on for 3k and the trophy. That is what we've been. That's what we've agreed to.
At least I can make it better.
Michael Rossman.
At least I tell my friend.
Not today, mate.
They would have said no anyway.
I'll tell. I actually got a really funny story to tell you off stream about getting your chopper out. So I'll tell you that.
Well, they rushed us. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't.
They kind of have to because otherwise you guys can just go. You have to set a limit, otherwise you guys can talk for 20 minutes, half an hour, and keep on like different comments. So if we didn't set a rule,
the thing is, it's,
raise 100,000.
it is more likely to be over quicker.
Are they allowed to increase the blinds if all players agree to speed up the finish? Yes, they are.
You see like
can do what you want.
It would have to be agreed. It's on a
And
It's on a 40-minute clock now, anyway.
in my opinion, the players can do what they want. It's them that pay the rate. That's it. Full stop. I've said that many a time. And Triton events, obviously, a lot higher caliber, a lot higher rake, a lot higher buy-ins. But I'm saying, like, they dictate what happens during the whole festival. And that's what should happen in poker in general. I'm saying, like, we are the ones that pay the rake, so that we are the ones that dictate what happens.
Yeah.
But the problem is the field size is much bigger than Triton's, so you can't actually sit down and talk about it. So if there's a 50-player field size in Triton events, they can all sit down easily and talk about it.
Yeah.
But if there's a 500-player field size in a GUKPT or a World Series event or an EPT or something, it's very hard to like sit down and talk about how to do things correctly. I'm saying like, but in general, I'm saying like, if we pay the rate, we dictate what happens because we are the ones that are paying the money for you to actually do what you're doing for us because we are paying for it.
Ludo for Prime Minister says Magical Jarrett, and Is to the Wiz says great comms Ludo, go get yourself a pint, you've earned it. I don't
many
think he
a
needs to
pint.
go and get himself a pint, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But it's been great to have him in. I think a lot of people have enjoyed Ludo in the group today.
I'm never thinking like. Worst case is you made a bad decision.
And if you are watching, guys, just make sure YouTube, Twitch, you hit the follow button, you hit the subscribe button, you hit the like button. great for the stream.
You send us money, you give us.
Depends of,
3 left, Manchester, GUKPT.
I'm happy.
You look happy.
Vince Mellon, out. Jamie Brown, who wins from here.
Happy, you know, 80.
Does he come with subtitles?
How we doing, Luke?
That's a belter. You like that one? Does he come with subtitles? Surely my thick Scottish accent isn't that bad.
What was the original third place payout? The original third place payout was £48,950.
Look at this here, guys. This could be heads up if this hand's played in a certain way, free-handed. This comes a spade on the turn. Top 2 for Vince. Tom with the flush draw.
How insane is this? Tom was 50-1 and he's leading into this situation of this pot as a slight chip leader.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm saying that is insane. And I think you're going to win this pot. He's got so many good turn cards, regardless if they're not a spade. He's got a 6, he's got a 7, he's got a 10, he's got a jack, he's got a king, he's got an 8. You know what I mean?
We will definitely be chatting with Ludo in Edinburgh when we get there for the 888 next week. He will be in the comms for sure. Final 3 players have chopped up the money. They're playing on for 3k and the trophy. Yep, Jay spotted the value last night of Tom Lags out. 50-1. I know Robbie's on it. I know you're on it.
I think quite a few are on it. To be honest, if people watch the stream and they back you, who has no football knowledge in your treble every Saturday, and me who watches a live stream with these players, and I give a tip out, surely they're gonna put that. If they're putting money on
You're
your
better off
treble,
laying your tips.
yeah. If they're putting money on your treble, they must have put money on my tip.
There you go. That's why Tom was the best back player on the book.
Yep, Tom does have a Hendon mob. The reason you might not be able to find him, although his surname
For tax reasons.
although his surname is Lagzau, he's down as Tom Jarry on the Hendon mob.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Right, come on. Let's see what happens here. Is it a jack or a spade? Is he raised? But he should be done with the hand. He should be done.
What a terrible river for Vince though. Queen 9 getting counterfeited, now going behind to King X. To be honest with you, Ludo, I've just locked up 75k.
Yeah.
I'm playing for 3k.
0 Fs.
I'm not knuckling back
0
10 high.
Fs.
Yeah, I'm just not knuckling back 10 high. It's not happening.
Right, I knew he would give up there. I knew.
Now Vince
I knew deep down he would give up.
back to chip lead up to
Looks like
4.2
bad
milli.
river for me, but it was like fucking hell. I had a king now. Fuck.
All the 50-1 backers, if I've got a sniff, they've still got a sniff. He gave up on it.
Guys, the blinds are up this hand, and yeah, that's what I think of it. No problem.
Oh yeah, of course. That's probably why it's so snug still, even though the deal's been done. Makes a good point, Zuckerberg. It's an interview bubble, isn't it? We always forget about the interview bubble. Not many people can say they have an interview with a tower.
300 in Manchester. Been a superb week. Fantastic 10-day festival. Mystery Bounty massive. Mini. Amazing 851 runners. 126 in the seniors. 80 odd in the PLO.
Yes.
200 in the cup, which is down to 5.
By the way, I'm so like, massive shout out to you.
To me,
for longevity. I'm saying, like, how long have you been? I'm saying, like, we obviously know how long you have been here for.
Yeah.
But it's like that's ridiculous. Honestly, how long you've been here for. I'm saying, like, longevity-wise, I'm saying, like, a ridiculous amount of years. Honestly.
still lucky enough to done every leg.
Yeah.
Still.
The first one was Bolton.
It was 2007, February the 10th.
That's ludicrous. Honestly,
Done
how
every leg
long
since.
you've been here for? Time just moves fast.
It does. It does. This is year number 17, season 18. I'm lucky enough to have done every single leg and not miss one. Luckily enough.
And health.
That's it. Mark Taylor says no one else wants him. There is that as well, Mark.
That's plenty, Mark Taylor. That's absolute plenty.
What is that about it?
But in general, I'm saying, like, longevity-wise, I'm saying, like, consistency. I'm saying, like, being there. I don't even think you've been ill once.
No.
I'm saying, like, you ever seen that film, what's it?
With Bruce Willis.
Yes,
Yeah.
Breaking something. What's it?
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Have you ever been ill?
I've not been ill while I've been working, so I've not missed anything. So
Yeah.
I've been pretty lucky.
So, are you Bruce Willis? are you Unbreakable?
What a great movie that was, man.
Yeah, that's what, you knew exactly what I was talking about when I said that, didn't you?
Yeah.
How good is that?
Good movie, that. Really good. How much have they chopped you for? Show you after this, and we're going to flop a 6-2-5, all spades.
Like 80, 70, 60. 80, 70, 60 and
Yeah.
playing for 3.
Yeah, a little bit of change. Jamie's got 64, Tom's got 72, and Vince has got 84.
But Tom's going to win. If you can get in play betting with any private bookies, I would suggest you bet Tom.
We reckon 6-4 right now, Tom. Maybe 6-5.
I would say Tom 8-5.
8-5.
I would say Vinny. I would say Vince.
Is Tom from up in Scotland? Does he live in Scotland?
13-10.
Tom
And I would say Jamie 3-1.
Like it.
Does Tom live in Scotland?
I think
Does
so.
he play in Edinburgh? I think he
Aye,
plays
he stays in Edinburgh with
Yeah.
his missus, Sarah.
Excellent.
So he'll be there next week, most likely, unless he's in.
Celebrating.
No, unless he's in Paris.
Of course. Yeah, is it the EPT next week? Isn't it?
Yeah,
So much poker all around the world.
there is. It's non-stop. And Grosvenor have ramped it up. It's even more so than last year.
Call showdown, please.
See, like there, like Jamie Tanks there, if the deal's not done, he just snap call with Queen Jack, he just sort of nonchalantly threw the chips in, he's like, I've got
Yeah,
top
who
pair,
cares?
deal's done.
70k locked up.
If you've got it, you've got it.
Yeah.
There's the deal for you, Polly, poor.
80,895, 72.7 and 64,240 for Jamie Brown on the right hand side. Playing on for 3k and the title. Vince Mellick, Tom Legs out, Jamie Brown. We will have a new champion. Tom's finished second and fourth.
Has none of these characters ever won a GUKPT?
Nope.
Tom had a second in Leeds a year and a half ago, lost heads up to Chris Johnson.
And he came
he
fourth.
when
Yeah.
Madge won it and beat you heads up.
Vince was third of leg one this year.
So funny, earlier when you weren't here, I thought you won that event. And I went, Tom come fourth when Ludo won Edinburgh a couple of years ago. And Madge was listening, he was in the chat and he piped up, he went, hold on a second.
Madge can't let that go.
He was like, I think you'll find Ludo didn't win.
We kind of done a side deal after
Yeah, I
that.
remember
I'm saying,
you
like, we got heads up and we done like a 5k saver. So whoever won it gave the other one 5k extra.
And here we go. King Queen for Vince, free-handed. 13 big blind shot from Jamie.
Here we go.
Easy call for Vince. Are we
Here
going to
we
be
go.
getting heads up?
Are we going to be heads up?
Here we go, a nice wee 60-40 number.
It's 10 for
I look-
Jamie.
Do you know what my favourite part of poker is? A 60-40.
Really?
Honestly, it is 60-40. It's like, even though it's a 60-40, and you're like, okay, I'll take the ace 10. But doesn't the king queen look better? I'm saying, like, it does look better, doesn't it? So, like, you're like, I'll take the king queen, because if I hit a king or a queen, it's hard for him to win, because he needs to hit an ace. You know what I mean?
But always think with the ace 10, the times we get the ace high flop, they're dead to run.
Oh, for
whereas,
sure,
whereas
yes.
when we get the king or queen high flop, they've still got a direct
Ah,
three
for
outs.
sure, yeah. But
there
that's
you
what I mean,
go.
like, there's a king and then there's an ace. I mean, how good's that for TV? It's a king in the window and then bang, followed by an ace.
So Jamie Brown.
10.
Jamie Brown looks like getting himself a full double.
I've got a funny feeling it's going to be a jack in the river.
6 of spades.
So a full double
Heads
for
up.
Jamie.
No.
No, not heads up. Vince had the king queen.
Oh, for
Oh, nearly.
You just have to cross.
I honestly thought it was the other way around.
But that's why we dealt, right? Because then this happens and
Total prize pool, bottom of your screen, Simon,
so you take the deal.
with the buy-in and obviously all the payout prizes.
I like the heads up for money. Next time.
Oh, me too, my friend. Me too.
I know, it'd be nice. So good. 3 days. Oh, the window as well, eh?
My wife saw the window card and she would have been real happy about that
And
window.
after this hand, we'll show you what's going on for the rest of the year, where we're stopping at. Obviously got Edinburgh in a couple of days, 2 days off, back at it,
Back on.
back on it.
Raise 150,000.
Welsh King 888. I wish I had the tenants. Unfortunately, we're on the Madries.
Call, 7s for Tom, just plays call from the small.
Heads up. Check. Bet 80,000.
Sevens for Tom on an 8-6-2 flop. Vince Melly.
Raise 225,000.
Vince Melly with the ace-8 top pair. Out flops. Tom.
This is a fantastic board for the action. Because obviously we're most likely going to get to the river, obviously.
There's a call from Vince, obviously not going anywhere with the top pair, top kicker.
That doesn't change anything. It's actually a good card to keep action going.
See for both, not any Queen X out there. Once it goes bet raise, call. Maybe some like Queen 9 of spades, clubs or diamonds that wants to float as Vince in position.
I'm loving your thought process. It's very clever in the sense of like understanding the concept of ranges, in the sense of like floating and check raising and understanding like the only hand you can have is Queen 9 suited. Or something like that.
Top
Queen 9 of diamonds, Queen 6 of Queen 6 of spades.
Yeah, Queen 8.
Like, no, I mean Queen 9 of spades or whatever.
So when you like look at his range, like entire combos, like such a slim proportion of the range that connects with this queen. So Tom going for another streak with the sevens, and Vince obviously calling again.
Three of clubs river.
It's a tasty pot. Can sevens go for value again?
It's tough, isn't it, once Vince calls twice? But what I will say, if Tom checks, I think Vince has a clear value bet here now once his hand plays like this, because you just assume that Tom's going to value bet any hand better than ace-8.
That's actually very well played from Tom. He's played the hand perfect value-wise, and he's played the hand accordingly to the solver, mathematically.
We check back again from Vince.
A lot of people don't understand like the solver. I'm saying like if you look at it in a solver-based theory, I'm saying like a lot of people don't understand like the fact of the matter is, I'm saying like you're actually dictating the play at the same time as like lowering the variance of like what you can win or lose at certain times.
Three-handed for the tile.
Because like if you check raise the flop and then you bet the turn and you check the river, the majority of the time they can't go for value in certain aspects of certain hands or textures, and they have to check back. And then that way you get your value, and then they check back and they win the hand, or you win the hand. You know what I mean? You kind of lower variance in certain situations. But that hand was probably played as best as the final table's been played mathematically, solver-wise.
The thing is, he gets really complex free-handed because, like, with the solves free-handed, there's just so much mixing going on with like all your range and like some. So like we can bet 30 at this frequency, we bet 60% at this frequency, we can check at this frequency. There's just mixes galore, and it does become very complex.
I'm pretty sure the solver would have played that exactly how it's
I
been
think
played.
I think sevens is.
It's a flat in the small blind, because I'm saying like when you're playing like 50 bigs deep.
The thing is, what I will say, if we were free-handed, no deal done, it's probably always a flat. But now we're playing chip EV and we're just trying to play for it in one place. Maybe it will do some free betting versus the button open.
40 bigs it is actually. I'm saying like, but I'm saying when you're playing that X amount of big blinds deep, you don't obviously want to jam the pre-flop. But in general, you don't want a 3-bet in a situation where you're playing out the small blind out of position, and then next minute you know you're having to lead like certain flops or whatever. So like in general, I think that hand was probably played as perfect as every hand has been played at the final table.
Yeah, it makes sense. It did seem like a very game theory line. Like, I do like doing a lot of this raising, not necessarily with sevens, but like with second pair, bottom pair, and against late position, just to flush out that equity, as Tom was trying to do with the sevens there.
Because Tom's never going to be able to 3-bet the small blind out of position and get peeled by like Jack 9 of hearts or something, like, and then be able to successfully like navigate the whole hand. I'm saying like it's very hard to be able to do that. I'm saying like so you're better off obviously being able to like peel the small blind and let the big blind come in.
And to be honest, a hand like seven is going to be a lot easier to play when the SPR is larger than smaller, and obviously when we free bet it's going to be a lot smaller going to the flop. It's nice played hand from both that one. Did extend the chip lead of Vince. Now we've got the two shorties, button versus big hit, and Jamie flopping top pair. 1BB could go for. Going to go for just south of quarter.
I think he has to call. I don't think you can fold this 3-handed. He has to at least call.
Patrick asking how the mini plus cash out satellite works. Oh, the Voyage / main event cash out satellite works. So the double cash out satellite, basically you're playing for 2 tokens. You're playing for 2 seats into 2 different tournaments, but only playing for 1 buy-in. But if you win if you get, say for example, 10 get the token, you get a token for both those tournaments. Jamie going for another street of value. Now on top, just not going to be able to withstand the heat. So no safe, we've got to call once here in the nut queen height. Just out of there.
I prefer the check back there.
They are. And then we were talking about the open voyage and main event cash out satellites. And Jason, exactly right. Spot on. You played the tournament, a bit like the mini and the mystery bounty.
Yeah, basically that, but because the main obviously £500 buy-in, so for 90 quid you could potentially get yourself a main event seat and the Voyager seat, which we will be covering on the final day on stream.
We will be there. Looking forward to it. Edinburgh for us on Wednesday. That's somebody's birthday.
Oh yeah, Mel's. Someone's birthday on Sunday as well. Who's is that? Who's turning 72? I'm joking.
John Travolta.
Was it 56 Tower?
56.
56.
Who sings the song?
56.
Let's see if they can get it
Go on then.
on the stream.
Who sings the song?
Dance like John Travolta. Now.
I had 17 days.
Let's see if they can get it.
What did you have?
Stephen Lee, if you're still watching, you never gave me your alias.
Spady.
Pimbo Panthers is fine because Ludo's got that name and he's the one sorting that token out. I've got to sort your token out then. Stephen Lee, if you're watching, I need an alias.
He's got an alias.
Or else you won't be playing.
Stephen Lee 147.
Do we think it's a snooker player? Or is Stephen Lee from Blackpool?
Oh. 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 Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we're back.
Yeah, it's a James song, yes, but you've got to get the name of the song. Your red hot favourite, Daniel Peacock.
Yeah, we're back, guys. It comes straight back on.
He's only
Cut off for 5
He come
seconds.
running in. He came running in. And he turned up 10 seconds later, already done.
Is it,
it's the powers, you see.
Is it getting away with it, Ludo?
Daniel Peacock, you have to say the
Getting
whole
away
name of
with
the whole name of the
My
song.
life, getting away with it.
No, you're totally wrong.
Same song.
But anyway, Daniel Peacock, you've got to tell me the whole name of the song.
Ludo singing broke the string. We all crashed. Every Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all crashed, and now we're all back.
I think Ludo will definitely be crashing when we're done today.
But would you think that? Nah. Let's get that pint over there.
To be fair,
Correct. Daniel Peacock wins.
getting away with it, it's all messed up. Daniel Peacock, put your alias in the chat and
30 quid ticket.
I'll message Ludo and he can sort those out.
30 quid ticket.
Don't forget tomorrow, because I know you've been having a few drinks today. Pimbo Panthers is ready to play the closer. They go on their account and it's not there.
I'll be there.
It will be there.
Very nice. Well done.
I couldn't care less.
Fingers crossed, no more
We're getting
glitches.
away with it all messed up. We're getting away
sang it?
with it all.
John
James.
Travolta, who just said?
John Travolta.
James.
Oh, James.
James. I said John Travolta.
I thought he said John Travolta.
That was the
so-
lyric. That was the lyric.
It's John Travolta's birthday next Sunday as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know who I share about.
He's a bit older than he's a bit older than me.
Do another giveaway. Right, how many giveaways you want us to give?
None. No more. Whatever. You're coming out of your own pocket here. 3 left. Main event, Manchester.
Dying saving grace. Looks like Richard Burton. Dance like John Travolta.
Don't trust the French.
Never heard that song?
Not that, maybe not that version.
They'll you and they stab you in the back.
Alright, cheers, Daniel. I'll send Ludo the message.
Daniel's saving grace.
So they've chopped the money.
It's actually ironic the fact of the matter is like Daniel has won the ticket.
Yeah.
Daniel's saving grace. Looks like Richard Burton. Dance like John Travolta.
It's likely to kind of happen, yeah.
Welsh King says you folded Kings pre in the EPT. Spidey Sense, explain it, please. When was this? Is this?
Me? Me? I've only ever folded like kings 4 times lifetime. And 1 time was a given, obviously. You
Was he over 50s that 3-bet, 4-bet, first time in his life ever?
He was 82 years. I went to his funeral. He was 82 years old. I went to his funeral.
Wow.
His name was Wally. Wally.
Let me guess, he was Scottish.
He was Scottish. Yeah.
Trust someone with the name Willie.
Yeah. I went to his funeral. Yeah. He was 82. He died at 82.
3 players left in the main event. Vince Melly, Tom Lags out, Jamie Brown. They've chopped up the money. This is the money.
I thought you lived in France and then the shop is gone.
80,895.
No.
First time he's been on telly. 72,756.
He just hit the stream deck. He just hit the stream deck with his behind. We went to an all-in and call from earlier. Yeah, we're trying to keep it fun, guys. I know it's just 3K now we're playing for, but still the trophy's going to mean a lot to
As
these
the
guys.
Germans would say, Scheißenhausen. Scheißenhausen?
I'm not good with German.
Raised 375,000.
5 minutes left for 40-80.
I was just looking to see how long it was until the live started. Put the blinds. How long the lap was?
30.
Our CP was A6.
It said 40, but
Tower's got the bamboo stick out. Ludo's on strike 64. So we said 65 and you're out.
I'm speaking German now.
There might be, we've got German viewers. We've got people that watch
You have a
from
German
Germany.
passport.
Wie heißt du? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, you have a German passport.
Ja, jawohl.
Vince Melly with the Jack 10. Raising up. Party Poker Days, Ludo.
El Party.
What was your favourite final table?
My favourite? EPT London. Hands down, yeah. 2013 EPT London. 0 Fs.
Like it.
Since I can't. Yeah, 0 Fs given.
2013.
I couldn't believe the amount of F-bombs I was dropping.
You think that like 11 years ago?
Do you want to tell the story about you and Feraldo
Yeah, so what
in the 5K in Ireland?
Yeah. I'll tell you the story. So what happened was I didn't give a F, and then what happened was there was no look. Yeah, the final table in Ireland was me and Feraldo had so much to drink that we were swearing that much, dropping the C bombs and the F bombs. That the fact of the matter was, the female director, Katie, had to shift us off.
Okay.
So we got a 1 round ban each. And then after that, Feraldo came back, and the minute he sat down in the seat, I think he dropped an F-bomb. And then he got another round ban.
Yeah, he was done as well.
They're very strict in Vegas.
Yeah,
aren't they?
they are, yeah. But this is the island, I was amazed. And I think I sat down after that as well, and I went, I apologise, Kate. And I think I swore right away as well, but she didn't give us any more bans. I think that was enough.
Non, je sais, mais au cas où.
3 left here in Manchester. They've chopped the money. They're playing for 3k and the title.
Is it me, or we've been playing 30k, 60k for a very long time? Surely blinds have got to be going up soon.
Yep. Check the app.
I think I'm going to have to go for a Slazenger. You know what a Slazenger is?
I can guess what it is.
Yep, we all know what it is.
Raise 500,000.
So it should be 40-80 at this next level, next hand, because it's now a 40-minute clock.
Ace King for Jamie. 3 bets to half a milli. Vince calls button with King 10. Gut shot for Vince here. Not the most appetising board to continue here on Jamie. Like, I think it's going to be a board that will connect with Vince. We'll have all this like 7-8 suited up to like King Queen off. So this kind of board's just all over it. So checking over to Vince, who could definitely stab here with his gut shot and overcard. It's their money, Karen. They can choose what to do, what they want with the prize pool, and they elected to play for 3k.
I don't know if there's an enforcement of 10% or anything like that. There's obviously not. I think they just wanted to lock up as much as possible, which, when you're playing one of the biggest GUKPTs in Manchester, then that's what they decided to do. And they just decided to lock up as much as possible.
Yeah, and tough spot for Jamie here out of position, because we call here, we go to the river with like 0.6 out of the turn with like 0.6 SPR, like not going to get to realise equity to the river when we get barreled off on the turn. There's the prizes.
There we go. There's Greg just tuning in. What's the deals that's been made? Vince, nearly 81. Tom, 72.7. And Jamie Brown, 64.2.
And yes, all linker. It is the same Jamie that got put in the blender Friday night by Matt Archer.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it, Dan. I've changed it.
We haven't got.
Pimbo, yeah, we still ain't got Stephen Lee, but Pimbo Panthers and Dan Peacock, it's out of my hands, by the way. So Ludo, hopefully tomorrow he remembers. I'll message him tomorrow anyway. I'm going to set a reminder on my phone to message Ludo myself just to make sure that he gets you to them tickets. Dan's not as important because it's a £30 token. You can use it obviously whenever, but need to make sure that Pimbo Panthers gets in the closer tomorrow night. And if you are watching and you fancy some online, don't forget you can still get in our 2 guarantee package satellite that's running now on Grosvenor Poker for the UK Poker Open. If you miss it tonight, we do have dailies running for seats, 1,500 seats, £110 buy-in for that. And you can always play the steps, £1 into £5, into £30, into a £250 credit. And there's also the 1 into 5, into 30, into 110, which you can then use to try and win a UK Open seat. Check it all out online, guys. Grosvenor Casinos. Grosvenor Poker.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was Big Match. Sorry, I thought it was Big Match. I thought it was Big Match. No. Yep. I haven't eaten anything since 10 a.m. So forgive me for.
Move it, six.
Time bite! You better shout me over if you win, because I want on the picture.
Yeah, where are you?
Just me and you only. With a load of time maxing. Like that.
Race 160.
So Tom played a great game, Tom. We keep saying he was 50-1, but I'd like to say double up from anybody. Gets you right back in the game. But you still got to close it out. You still got to do things with the chips, and Tom's played really, really well. If you play with Tom in Scotland, then you'll know how he plays. Vince Belly's been on a massive heater for 3 months, and massive results in November. And then leg 1, and also when he went to the EPT in Prague, another cracking run there. And I don't know too much about Jamie Brown. Jamie Brown's not one that's been on the radar on the regular. I think I've seen him in the last 2 or 3 events.
To be honest with you, he's actually played some very nice stuff. He's played solid. He's picked his spots very carefully. Jamie has, and hasn't really got out of line at all. Made some nice light free bets. Got a couple of good free bets through to pick up some decent pots, but don't really know too much about him. But according to Hendon, assuming it's the same person, he's got 417,000 in live earnings. So obviously been around the block. Biggest live cash of just under 40k, coming second in Thanet in 2008.
Wow.
Losing heads up to Andrew Tang.
Andy Tang, yeah.
Paul Rick come fourth on that final table. Simon Trumper. Yeah, you could probably search it in the lobby, Vanessa. Sometimes you might have something checked in like the filters that's not making it show up, but there should be one running as we speak. 2 packages guaranteed. £250 buy-in for the UK Open. Unfortunately, I haven't got the system I had last leg.
No.
I didn't look.
You don't look?
I didn't look.
No way. How can you do that? Well, if I walk in the street and there's a cat falling from the sky somewhere, I'm just going to pick it up. I have to look at any cat that you give me. You know what I'm saying? You know, you give me a cat, like any cat.
Yeah, I understand.
Sometimes you make a misdeed and someone take my cat. Let me see.
I'll ask Ludo when he's back, Denzi Bang, and I can assure you he'll be back because he's left something in the comms booth, which I'm guessing he'll be coming back for.
And it's not his phone.
Rhymes with Cadbury. It's the only clue I'm going to give you.
Four queens to colour.
There.
Yeah.
Well, not yet. And we had Cully full queens and an EPT.
It's time. I feel like it's time. See? I thought it was
10-5 suited. Just going to jam. Jamie's had enough tower.
Look at Tom. Give me aces, give me aces.
Yeah, Vince big favourite now, obviously, because of the chip lead that he has. When me and Ludo were saying Tom's probably favourite now, they were literally neck and neck, Vince and Tom, but Vince has put some leeway between him and Tom. I'm not going to be calling this off with King 6 off. Vanessa Webley says, I found it. Wendy Watson is currently sitting in first.
No, the BLO then.
No, the satellite, the 2-package guarantee satellite on Grosvenor Poker, which is running right now.
But you don't.
Oh, she's playing the PLO.
Yeah, but she's obviously also playing on her phone, playing the satellite. Chip leading the PLO, Chip leading the satellite.
Wow.
She got 12 bounties. Wendy Watson's
I heard
on a,
she got 9.
she's on a tear in the PLO.
And she's currently first in the 2K satellite.
I was just like, is it?
Okay.
I know you manage it all. I saw it. You're good. 40. But yeah, people move it, then you lose track. I understand.
Can't be long to a break as well, Tara, I think.
Should be after this break, after this hand. No,
After this level, yeah.
level.
Yeah, because we come back at 50k big blind.
Yeah.
So this will be the third level we play, which actually makes sense with a 40-minute clock now. So probably about 35 minutes until we head out on the next break, as Vince just sets Tom in. And Tom using a time bank, or Vince actually open shoving here and into the blinds. Tom lags out with jacks, obviously going to be calling it off.
Good gamble.
Oh, and Jamie with King Queen behind, just going to fold.
I thought it was funny to use the time. He's mad.
And oh, we're going to get heads up now. Tom well out in front, nice 70% favourite. Still needing to fade an ace.
Well, that's. I'm joking, but also I want you to gamble.
I would never call there if we were playing.
Yeah, but if you go ahead, it's good. Yeah, it's finished. Queen. Oh shit, I break my
We get the double up. Tom lags out with the jacks. Wow. Bringing 4 more outs for the wheel.
Basically the same, 70-30 still. 10 on the turn, not changing anything. So Tom needing to fade deuces and aces. If we see one, we'll be heads up.
And we don't, it's the 9 of clubs, so Tom gets a much needed double to 2 mil. Money is slightly different too with that, but we can't change that on the system, unfortunately. 80,000 and change for Vince in scene number 1. Tom lags out 72.7. 64 and change for Jamie.
Not mate. I get to lay hands up.
Dealers like lightning, says Simon. Very good is O'Brien.
He is indeed. He is indeed. Sorting it out.
John Gammon's on Tom. I hope a lot of people are on Tom. I really would like to win you some of that money back that you lose every Saturday on Towers Treble. Would be great if a lot of you are on him at 50 to 1. Tipped him yesterday and he's nearly there. Got to take down the force that is Vince first. Free-handed. Anything can happen.
It's 174.
97 suited for Jamie here in the small. And here we go. He says all in. Tom snaps the ace-8. And gonna like what he sees, Jamie, after he gets snap call. Couple of live cards here. The main man's back.
Are you gonna let two Frenchmen
Here he is.
in Manchester in heads up? Is that what it
Are
is?
we going to be heads up?
How much you ask? 1.5.
So with the ace-8, Jamie the 9-7.
50 to 1 backers.
We're in dreamland at the minute. We could be heads up.
And ace kills it.
Oh! He's only calling the cards now. Ace of diamonds on the turn kills it. Which means we're heads up. Jamie, 64,000. Where's the money? There it is. £64,240. Called it in. An ace kills it, and it killed it, which means we're heads up. They're going to have a 5-minute break. We'll leave the pictures on. We will leave the pictures on. It's only a 5-minute break when they move the chips into seats 3 and seat 7. So we'll have 2 minutes. We'll grab a quick cup of tea. We'll leave the pictures on. We are heads up for the title.
5 minutes, I guess. Yeah. If you're not
5 million to 3.7 million deficit.
anything will do.
I'm still going with Tom. 50 to 1.
The 50 to 1, I tell you what.
I love Vanity Bits.
Yeah.
But I'm still going with Tom.
The 50 to 1. They're going to move the stacks 1 in 3, 1 in 7, and they'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll leave the pictures on, and we'll just grab a quick cup of tea. Back with Heads Up in Manchester.
Not taking any pictures, yeah?
No.
Just gonna...
He said he's going to chip him off.
Yeah.
When it finishes, just go.
Yeah, I know, I'll just pack everything.
Don't mess around, just go. Yeah?
Do you want me to take this off?
Leave all that. Okay.
Oh, I'll remove the chairs and things out. Yeah. What, do you think I can finish it?
I think so, yeah?
1.1. Yeah. Yeah, you can. 1.1.
Yes, good. Sorry.
1.8 is
1.86. There you go.
Oh, fucking do it. What are we doing about that drop? You're just going to change him purely for the photograph. Leave it as is.
Are you taking any interesting stuff? This is a nice trophy.
Come on, baby. Come on. I can see where I'm going to put it.
I like the design. Good design. You guys did a duel?
Melo did.
Yeah.
ICM. We were playing for speaking.
3K.
And the trophy. I don't know how much I've got.
2, 3, 3.1, 3.2, around 3.7 million. Yeah, it's quite equal. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7. It's quite equal.
Yeah.
4.8.
Quite easy.
4.8, 3.8.
On l'avait dit, on l'avait prévu. Eh oui, c'est bon. C'est cool.
So 5 minutes.
Genre à 15 ou quoi.
Vince in seat number 3. Tom in seat number 7.
Oui, oui.
Heads up for the title in Mank in Manchester. Who's going to win it?
3K heads up battle.
Yeah.
Sean the 147. That's gone. I hacked into PK's PC and deleted it for good. Tower, every time Jay gives you a treble rub down, put that young photo of him on the stream.
I'm a Mr. Free Roll. Yes, that started at 6. That's be finished now. Robbie Bull says, "Go on, Tom, get me out of this Sunday hole."
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Robbie. It's not a Sunday hole though; it's a Saturday hole.
Gentlemen, 80. Both of you. Thank you.
I can say that. Good luck. I know Vince doesn't like good luck. I can't say good luck. 80-80. No auntie. Good luck, guys.
Frankie's perked up. He's realised we're heads up and nearly done for the day.
Oh, there was 13 left last time I was doing anything. Oh, there's only 2 left now, he says.
Can you tell me how many chips total, just so I can count one stack?
8,720,000.
Thank you. Sorry.
The button to act. Yes, always more blind.
So Tom's just asked for how many's in play. There's 8.7 million chips in play.
Yeah, so straight away, I know that Tom's strategy is going to be just continue 100%, play limp on the button as soon as he completes this 9 deuce off. What was the free roll password in the end, Mackham's Mackham? It was Mad Ferret. Mad Ferret, but they spelt ferret wrong. They didn't even know how to spell ferret.
Because it wasn't a ferret that they were referring to, which is why it was spelt wrong. Mad Ferret. They put a play on words for the Manchester Mad Ferret. Mad, F-E-R-I-T. And Jay thought it was Mad Ferret, which is why he was
an angry animal.
An angry animal.
It was a great clue.
Mad Ferret.
I should have said an angry animal with dyslexia. That would have been the best. I should have said that.
Brilliant. Yeah. Mad Ferret. Well, I ain't mad for it here in Manchester. All right, kids.
You sound like Grimo.
Yeah, it was a tough one for us because we had to explain it and spell it for 3 hours. I'm just hoping the next one when we get to the UK Open, it's just going to be UK Open cough.
Yep. What do they say in Scotland? What's their saying? Mad for it in Manchester. We're off to Edinburgh next week.
Well, he comes back, he'll tell us.
He will. Jack 4 for Vince with the gut shot. Tom with the gut shot and diamond in hand, so should be seeing some turns.
I want to know if Stu McNally's playing in Edinburgh because there's a pie shop.
You and that bloody pie shop. Just
pie
go
shop
yourself.
No, but it's in Glasgow.
This same country.
It's 50 miles away.
It's not that far.
It is if you're walking.
Well, drive there, have the pie, walk back, burn the pie off. Sorted.
I'm not being funny, but mac and cheese and ham hock pies. Yeah, 972 runners in London. It's a new record for the 2550. And they had to restrict late entries. I am not surprised. Well done to the staff. That's what I say. Well done to the staff.
Tom getting after it here, went for the check raise with the 10-5 and 5 of diamonds in hand. Now barrel in turn, and this should be working. Love this from Tom. Really nice hand selection, like very meticulous with the combo that he chooses when he's going for like his bluffs, and like this one a nice one to choose with a gut shot blocking the straight and diamond in hand. Like he's just not getting after it with any given hand. He's choosing good choices to use. But Vince not going to go anywhere with the Jack 4. Going to call again. And I'm guessing Tom's small size here is just targeting some king highs to fold out, maybe some queen highs. 8 of clubs on river now. And Jack high of Vince out in front. As Tom got this in the locker. Not the most appetising candidate. Deuce X of clubs is a thing. 4X of clubs is a thing. 5X of clubs is a thing. But Tom, no qualms.
475.
Does
475.
go for the check raise, double barrel. And Vince obviously with Jack 4 height. Just can't call, lose to some bluffs. When you're not even meeting the bluffs. If he heroes with Jack 4 here, and I'm guessing he thinks like Tom's going to have some of this 5-6, 4-6, 7-5, these type of holdings that we do still be. So Vince actually genuinely thinking about a hero here with Jack high, and what a sick guy he would be if he could find this. Because my Jack 4's already in the muck. I probably just passed turn. But Vince, like, you're not even getting a read on Tom, so this can't even be like a live thing. He's just sat there so still, sunny's on.
And into the muck they're going to go.
Yeah, it does get out of the way. But was genuinely thinking about the hero there as Vince. Nicely done, Tom. And now look at this tower, 4.2 milli plays 4.5 milli.
100 bigs in play.
At 50 to 1 shots now, less than even money.
Yep. Indeedy.
There you are, Sean, the 147. That's what it'll be. Edinburgh password will be OK the no, whatever that means.
Okay, the new.
OK the new. What does that mean, Tower? OK the new.
I think it's something to do with are you alright or yeah, okay. Okay means yes, I think. Okay. And it can't be Iron Brew because that's spelt wrong, Preston Pixie. There's no O in Iron Brew.
There's no E or W either in brew. In Iron Brew, it's spelled BRU, isn't it?
Yep. Iron Brew. There we go. I am all right the new. There you go. Thank you very much indeed. I'm all right the now.
So both players miss this flop. First sign of aggression going to take it down, and Tom with diamond in hand is going to take initiative.
So heads up, they have chopped it in the result. There we go. Tom lags out 72.7 and Vince 80,890.
Yeah, lost Jamie Brown just before we went on break.
And Ludo.
And Ludo. Someone check on Ludo.
Yeah, well, there's only one place to check. And there's 3 letters in it, and it rhymes with car.
Vince Queen 6 suited, limps on the button. Tom checking option with King 4. And we got action, especially heads up, like 2 very strong hands here, heads up, top pair versus middle pair. And Vince going for the check behind, and Tom should get 2 streets here from Vince. I think it's just going to be leading turn and going for value on almost all rivers. Goes for the overbet.
Yeah, 225 into 160.
150% up. Vince obviously has to call after checking back flop. And 7 of diamonds on the river. Tom going to be going for value here. Went 150% on the turn. Let's see what size choice he's going to elect for on the river here, but whatever happens, Tom is going to be the new chip leader.
But 500.
So Tom goes for 500k. Quick call from Vince after checking back flop, and Tom up to 5.1 milli now. Tom lags out the 50 to 1 shot at the start of the day.
Unbelievable.
Is now favourite to take this down.
What an effort. He was 17 of 19 coming in today. 11 bigs he had.
Mine is on the right. Right.
Best Scottish poker player 2023, asked John Gammon. I am going to go with David Doherty for the year he had.
Irish Open winner. Plus numerous of the scores. Ludo to GUKPT winner last year. Robbie Bull,
Yeah, Robbie.
third in the NPL.
Robbie's a good shout. I just think when you win the Irish Open main event
Yeah.
and you have a catalogue of other scores throughout the year, I'd give it to Dave.
What? 240. Is that a race? It is a race. It's a legit one to 240.
Ludo wins the best Scottish player over the last decade, Mark Taylor. He doesn't need the 2023 Player of the Year from Scotland. To be fair, who's Ferraldo or Ludo? Who's got more earnings? Is it Ferraldo or is it Ludo?
I think Ferraldo live.
Oh, John Gammon comes right in the chat. Neil Farrell seems to be top of the all-time list. There we go.
Okay.
Dean, obviously, FT at WSOP main. They do enough produce and play of Scotland.
They do. They do.
And we've got some action here, guys. King Jack 3 mono. Neither player with a spade, but middle pair for Vince. And this is a 3-bet pot. Queen 10 for Tom. He's up and down. He does have position, but Vince continuing for third. Tom just with a clear call. Well, I say clear call. This man is getting aggro heads up, and I love it. So hard to make a hand heads up. You can't just sit and wait. You got to put some aggressive lines in, and Tom has been getting after it to start this heads up battle with Vince. And already 1.2 milli in the middle. Seven of hearts on turn. Now, Tom, we're going to continue barreling here. Or are we going to take a freebie? It's really sucky if we bet and we get jammed on because we have to fold. So he may check back for that reason. It's just really, really annoying if we get jammed on here as Tom. But doesn't care, just fires the second barrel here. Going after it, and Vince going to have to call another street here. On the mono board, like, Tom will take a lot of one spade hands, like with the Queen of Spades, the 10 of Spades, maybe even the Ace of Spades, and continue barreling these, blocking a flush and still with equity against some one pair or two pair holdings. So going to need to do exactly this as Vince. Good call. I want to see a brick. Give us a brick. Come on, Brian. That's not even Brian anymore. We've got Oabda deal in now. Come on, brick it off. Oh, such a boring river card. It just goes check, check now. I wanted a brick. See if Tom was going to unload and send Vince into the sea. And there's the check, check. And Tom shows the Queen 10. And Vince going to take that one.
We're done!
Come on, boys, hurry up. Come on.
Nice time, man. See?
No folding.
Oh, you know. Okay.
He's back. Trouble's back.
Maybe I wasn't blocked.
Where you been? What'd you get up to in your 20-minute break?
Maybe I wouldn't have done.
Cigarette. Lovely.
I mean, yeah.
For 20 minutes.
So I understand.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Maybe
You had three.
14. Don't worry, mate. We're all in the same boat. I have to think as well.
There you are.
Sorry, everything is opposite.
We take you for granted,
So who's going to win, guys? Vince Melly or Tom Lagzal, the 50 to 1 shot?
What price was Vince?
I'm not sure. I can't remember what Vince was.
What did he start with?
Quite high, weren't he? Like 900 odd K, I believe.
But he wasn't the favourite. Dean got backed into favourite.
James Parker was favourite when the book came out, and then when it closed, Dean was the favourite. 9-4 suited for Vince raises to 200. Ace Queen Deuce, 2 clubs seems like a pretty clean continue. And Tom just out of the way.
Relatively deep here. 50 bigs or whatever. Average wise.
You called it though, Ludo, because you weren't here, you missed the start heads up, but Tom ran quite a big bluff, got it through, then won a nice pot, got some value, and he was actually chip leader until he just ran the bluff with Queen 10 and River the Queen and lost to Vince's 2 pair. So you said he'd sit there quietly and then come alive once we get to this point.
What we got in the group chat here? Selling Ludo out there, Jay. What happened? Come on.
Oh, selling Ludo out. Here it is, I found it. Someone asked me Scottish player at 2023 and I said Dave Doherty, and you were in the booth. But I had to give it to Dave because he won the Irish Open.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
If you won the Irish Open, I would have gave it to you. But then I saved myself, to be fair with you, didn't I? I said if you asked me over the last decade, I would have said Ludo.
Feraldo.
Yeah, that was what come up. It was Feraldo was obviously the other player in question.
And in my opinion, like, in Scottish poker, Feraldo's *1. After that, it's me. But I'm saying, like, that's only because David Ramplew is retired.
What happened to Vance?
He doesn't play anymore, but if he does play, he plays private cash games.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking for you. I didn't realise you sneaked in the back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Do you know what? I know he's not a commentator for Sky Sports anymore, but he was the best commentator ever, Andy Gray.
Andy Gray, yeah.
He was. I know, obviously, he got fired for
yeah.
being an idiot, but one of the best ever.
But he still is commentating.
He does it for beIN Sports, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does,
beIN
yeah.
Sports,
With Richard Keys. But I'm saying, like, this is, again, I'm saying, like, in this day and age, I'm saying, like, unfortunately, you can't get away with anything. I'm saying, like,
Yeah, but how good is Ali McCoy?
Ali McCoy.
I think he's the best on TV.
Yeah, he is the
Peter
best.
Drury
I
is
really
very
do.
good
I
as
think
well,
I think Ali McCoy is the best on him and Gary Neville.
Yeah, do you know what I love about the whole scenario is? The fact that Ali McCoy was a Rangers man, obviously he played for Glasgow Rangers. And I love the fact that all my Celtic mates say how good a fucking
Bombs.
right. how good a commentator is he? I'm saying, like,
I love him. I love listening to him. I think he's pretty honest.
yeah,
He really is, and it's
he says it how it is.
a lot of commentators say things and agree with things to basically keep the peace kind of thing. Like you can't slag VAR off too much. And you say, oh yeah, it's definitely a penalty when it's not. Oh yes, it's definitely sending off when it's not. But you have to keep the peace. But I just think Alan McCoy and Gary Neville just
Fantastic.
yeah, they're really good.
Again, as what you said, I'm saying, like, I think Ali McCoy is up there with the best.
I really do. I really think he is.
The lad that passed away a few years ago, I think he was the best ever.
Brian Moore, John Motson.
John
John Motson.
yeah. Motti.
Yeah, I think he was the best ever. I think he was, yeah.
60 years in the business.
He was like the David Attenborough.
Standing in the middle of the pitch with
Yeah.
its 2.5 foot of snow.
Yeah.
in
Sheepskin.
somebody's sheepskin
Oh yeah, my
coat.
coat. Yeah, that's actually that was a.
He
brilliant
was
like
the David Attenborough
Yeah.
of the old commentary, wasn't he?
Yep,
He
absolutely.
was.
Yeah. And so many people learnt off him as well, and just carried on the comms being as good as they are.
I learned how to keep warm off him with that coat. So you
Yeah,
heard the story, yeah. Come back, he's wearing my new coat. I bought my new coat, my sheepskin coat. John Watson meeting these boys out on a team night out on a Wednesday. I walked in with the coat. They've all looked at me, started laughing. So don't feel it. Take it off on the other side. I've gone. I don't know. Maybe a cigarette, maybe the toilet. I'll come back. Who's wearing the coat dancing on the dance floor? Who could it be? Who's nicked the coat and is wearing it dancing on the dance floor? Obviously the tower. And because he's bigger than me, he's stretching it. He's stretching my new coat.
Ah, well.
Ask Liddell if he would rather have Mo Johnson. I'm so like, Mo Johnson was fantastic, obviously. He went from Celtic to Rangers, and I always remember
Did he really?
when he got paraded at Celtic and then he signed for Rangers. He was a dead man. Immediately after that, he went and moved to...
Who was the really good-looking playboy that played football in Scotland? They were a bit like
David Beckham.
no, it was like we had George Best
Yeah,
in playing for Man United in the 60s.
we had Gasser.
Ian
Well,
Rush.
no, he was definitely Scottish. I think he might play for Celtic. Frank Doody,
Nah,
McAvenny,
McAvenny, aye.
yeah,
That was him.
yeah, and Charlie Nicholas, obviously.
Yeah, Frank
Frank
McAvenny.
Yeah, blonde hair, didn't
Yeah.
he? Wavy blonde hair.
Yeah.
And,
He's a ladies' man.
So first place prize money is not that, it has been chopped. There we go. Vince Melly, Tom Lagzow and Jamie Brown chopped it up. He's still in.
I'm here. I'm just letting you know I'm here. Because I don't want you to think
It goes like that.
I've gone home and I'm having an early night.
But Vince Melly on the left and Tom Lagzow on the right, they have chopped up the money. That's it. Frank McAvenny coming in the chat box now. He's coming in the chat box now. Live at the Shed. Live at the Shed would be a great place for the venue. The Shed. Tonight's Friday nights, live at the Shed.
Who's-
Oasis.
Who's the best player that's ever played for Glasgow Rangers? You tell me.
Gazza.
Nah, I'm saying like for the comms.
Gazza.
Let's see. Let's see what everyone says.
Davy Weir.
Little do you love Davy Weir. From James Ryan.
Davy Cooper.
Cooper's up there, yes. Brian Loudrup, yes.
King Jack for Vince. Flop of 4-3-3. No action here on
never knew Loudrup
Two
was
pair
that
for
range.
Tom. Something like that, 2.6.
That's the amazing thing about Scottish football. I'm saying like, see back in the 90s and the early noughties. I'm saying like, back then, I'm saying like, Rangers had and Celtic had the power of bringing
Yeah.
players to
I
their...
get that.
I'm saying like, the Rangers had like so many good players back then. It was insane, honestly.
Oh, Ashes Lamb says Emmerich Larsson. Oh,
Hit and
Whoa, no, I'm gonna mute it.
No, Hendrick, like, it's irrelevant to me. I'm saying, like, see, when it comes to Scottish football, Hendrick Larsson was probably the best player that ever played in Scotland. I'm saying, like,
Davy Cooper's getting a lot of love.
yeah.
what about Andy Robertson? He must have started at a Scottish team, right, before Liverpool signed him?
He played with Dundee United, I think.
Wow, was he at Dundee?
Dundee United, I think it was. Then he went to Hull, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. So check raise from Tom after flopping 2 pair. Vince Smelly calls.
Tom just going for another street here, just aware that Vince will float some ace highs, king high on this occasion. Goes to 350. He was at Hull, then to Liverpool from formerly Queen's Park.
No, I think it was with Dundee United originally. Yeah.
Queen's Park and Dundee.
Yeah.
The Queen's Park, the oldest club in Scotland.
I think it's Rangers.
Nice clean river
Yeah.
for Tom. We
Tom
got
fills up.
non-believer here, and Vince called again with king high.
It's good to call again. A lot of draws missed. He's got King Jack no club, so it's good. It's got to bet. How much is
What are we trying to get called by though, Lugo? Tom's check raised the flop, bet the turn. Because I'd probably be knuckling this river, because I'd be thinking, what on earth is going to be calling us this worse here? You think we can get called by some ace
Yeah,
highs?
it's 40%, 60% or something now. He's got to bet. He's got to bet. What?
I would have checked. I think I actually like the check. I'm just thinking, is Vince really going to call a check raise, bet bet with ace high?
That's bad. That's bad. I'm surprised at Tom.
I'm surprised at you.
Why?
Because I'm surprised that you go for that there. I'm surprised that you go for value there after we check raise flop, buy a turn, and then bet river. Like, you think ace high is going to call us?
You've not got a club in your hand.
Yeah, but what are we trying to get called by?
Ace high?
Yeah, but is ace high really going to call a check raise, a turn barrel?
King high? Yeah. It's heads up.
I know it's heads up.
If he got 6-9 with a club or something, yes. What's he gonna do?
What if he's got what
6-9 with a club?
What's Tom going to do?
Yeah.
Probably bluff.
Yeah.
But I'd probably start my value higher than 4x.
No, but I'm saying, like, what's his bluffs?
Yeah, his bluffs, he will have like 9-6 with a club, he'll have some 7x with a club. That's going to be his bluff. Like, get where you're coming from that point, and what I'm saying is, we're obviously going to have
He's got to bet.
I'm not having this conversation.
He's got to bet.
I'm not having this conversation with you right now.
Why?
We can have this conversation tomorrow. You can call me over the phone tomorrow.
He's got to bet.
He's got a bet. Okay.
Well, we could have action here because they both flopped top pair the very next hand. They both flopped on a Queen 5-2, 2 spade flop. Vince flops the best of it with a jack kicker. Tom legs out.
He's going for the raise right off the bat, makes it 500.
Let's see a 6 and a 4.
Oh, it is. It's a 4 of diamonds.
Called it.
I don't mind a lead here, but I think he'll check.
Does go for 800k on the turn, setting up a nice little 70% river jam on some rivers. Tom obviously with easy decision here, just going to be calling. Got our top pair up and down.
If it comes a jack, it's very good. I'm saying, like, because it obviously is the jam. Nice. Check.
So Vin's going to take a nice one here. Going to give him a near 3-1 chip lead. Because Tom's just never bluffing this. He's obviously just always taking his showdown. Time bank used by Vince.
He's always checking. If he jams here, how thin is that?
I'd say that's just as thin as Queen 4 on 4,
Vince
3,
jams.
3, 3, 5.
This is all into call with top pair.
That is super thin.
It is really thin.
Tom lags out. Top pair.
Wants to get it done.
This could be it. If we get a call, we have a champ. If we get a call, the time banks are going to be used. I'm guessing 2 or 3 at this stage.
Tom must be thinking he's got like 3-4 with a spade, or 4-6 with a spade, 5-6 with a spade.
Even like ace-X with the ace of spades maybe as well. But the thing is Tom, I never expect Queen X to jam for value, either Ludo. If you're sat there, do you expect Vince's value to start from like...
I think King Queen.
You think it start from King Queen?
Yeah.
If this is the 10 of diamonds, would he have called already?
I think it makes it a lot easier to make the call yes tower. Obviously, spades completing as well.
Ace Queen 3 bets pre-flop, doesn't it?
Yes.
King Queen's a mix. Queen Jack's.
He's made the call, and ladies and gentlemen, Vince Belly's going to be champion.
Well, Tom can't
Oh, Vince, what a heater he is on.
What a value jam tower. What
Whoa,
a value jam.
Look at that. Whoa, big cuddle from them two.
Right, we better send Tower on his way. Get out of here. I'll move over. Ludo will move over. That's it. We're done. We have a winner. Vince Melly taking home 80,895 plus the 3K that they played for. Tom with 72,700. It's been another fantastic tournament here in Manchester. Great field, great numbers. 6 figures up top originally. I know a deal was done, but it's been a fantastic day. Final table, very good. Enjoyed it all. Great to have Ludo with us, but we are heading straight over to Tower for the trophy presentation and the interviews. He's going to grab Tom Lagzell first. From the look of things, I'm guessing Ludo's going to stay here with myself in the booth, and then we will come back to the booth and close up shop, but heading over to the Tower with Tom Lagzell.
Many congratulations. I know just pulling up short, and we've had a second before, but we'll have the fourth when Ludo was second, Madge won it. You play well in these GUKPTs. It's really good watching you. What's it like sat at the tables with these players?
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun, and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm obviously getting quite a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Arrived 18th of 19th today, so
exactly.
Obviously had a lot of luck. I think I played fine. Some hands better than other, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, really.
11 bigs to start the day with.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you started with a nice double to start with.
Yes.
And then just carried on from there. Was it one of those days where we just got chips and sitting nice and comfortably?
No, not really. It's more like I got lucky to get to 20 bigs, then back down to 10, then back down to 20, and I had a moment where I went from like 12 or 10 left for 400k, 1 million, basically no showdown. Well, I played well. That's the part I played well. Yeah. And yeah, that's the key moment I think for my tournament. But,
we really enjoy watching it. I know there's a lot of people out there with a little flutter on you as well when the book comes out. They see the value. And, and Jay called it yesterday. He says the value in this tournament at this moment in time is Tom, because at 50s he's like it's with one of those. We had a bit of a sweat trying to get there, but just pulling up short.
Yeah, I appreciate 50 against 1. To be fair, it's pretty insane value. But yeah, obviously Dean was favorite because he's him and is first, but yeah, you don't want that. You want your money 50'd. So yeah, that's that. A lot of my friends bet on me as well.
Yeah, good.
And so everyone was like, okay, I know you deal, you took the deal, but please don't spew it. And I didn't, but I still, fell short. Vincent played well.
Just pulling up short, but a super effort.
Yeah.
It's been
Thank you very much.
Brilliant watching you.
Thank you, mate.
Tom, fantastic. Well
Thank
done,
you.
Tom. So we're just going to bring in the champion, Vince Melly. Vince Melly. Now this is some heater we're on for the last 3 or 4 months, young man.
Oh yeah, it's been mad. It's been unbelievable. Really good.
It really has. At the end of last year, we had a massive score.
Yeah.
Then we go to Prague.
Yeah.
We've had London as well in the GUKPT. Just run us through the 3 months you've
But the funny thing is, every time I buy in, I'm like, this is gonna stop at some point. And as soon as I find myself here, you know, it's like. So I came here, but obviously I did not expect nothing, and I'm winning. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's been a great final table. Just run us through. Tough final.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. Very good players. The stack. Well, I was chip leader for some time, so it was a bit easier for me. Yeah. But then the stack kind of leveled a bit, and I just got lucky, like few hands where I busted 1 or 2 people, and then made myself.
What do you put the form down to for the last 3 months?
I don't know.
Are we studying more? Are we watching?
Visualization.
All right.
I'm doing with my wife. We're doing like a lot of visualization.
Right.
So that helps. Meditation and everything, that helps a lot.
It does help.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. Now
Yes.
you had a cracking result at the GKPT London, and now for the first time you got all the chips and the trophy.
I know. I don't realize, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy.
Well, we're going to get the main man himself, Frankie, to give us a trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, champion in Manchester GUKPT, Mr. Vince Melly. That is a round of applause for a super man who is on fire at this moment in time. London just pulling up short, but now champion in Manchester. Jay, take it away.
That's it, guys. We are done for Manchester. We're going to wait for the tower to run back in, and then we will close up shop for the day. Huge thank you to this man. Ludo's been in with us for a good 6 hours or so. Do you know that actually makes you top of the shop for Grosvenor Pros and Times Done commentating? You've only started this year, but you've done 6 hours in the booth. Here he is.
And you come. Only been in 6 hours. He's taking over. Oh, how good was that?
Great.
What a champion. What a great champion Mr. Vince Melly is. Absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Thanks for you, young man.
Yeah, bro.
Are you alright?
Yeah, bro.
Running out all that way, I nearly ran as quick as Jay did down at Travelodge yesterday.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks to this lad, thanks to Katie for coming in, and everybody else who's helped us this week. It really is much appreciated. But there is a champion with a smile on his face. How does Nathan Slater
Every winner's picture.
get onto the winner's picture?
How does he
do it? He's like David Bailey, but he's not. Get me in the picture, please. No, thanks ever so much to everybody. You guys, as always, for all the fun and all the frolics over the last 5 days. I've really enjoyed it. And guess what? We've got a day off. But on Wednesday, the team are on the way up to Edinburgh for the UKPL powered by 888. 2 satellites running on Monday and Tuesday. If you play them, good luck, and hope to see you in some of the events at the 888 stop. All we've got to do now is just to say thanks to Ludo, thanks to you guys, thanks to Jay. Enjoyed it, Jay?
Yeah, enjoyed it. Been really good. High roller we had this week. Unbelievable field, and that final table probably one of the best we've seen in a long time. Yep. Today went a lot quicker than I thought it would, to be fair, but we got there in the end. Vince played the chip lead very well, held it for a very long time. And
honestly, he did. He played a very good game.
Yeah, deserved winner.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. And there in the background, winner Vince Melly. First prize, £83,895, 47 points for the NPL, and he is on a bit of a heater and a big and a big smile on his face. Thanks everybody, thanks to the team. It has been one super effort and one great event here in Manchester. Streaming wise, we'll see you on Wednesday. Then we've got the UK Open in Coventry, and then Blackpool for the GUKPT. They're all coming thick and fast. Thanks to this fella. He's off to the bar because he hasn't had a drink yet. We will see you on Wednesday for the next live stream from Card Room Direct. But the next big one for Grosvenor is obviously down in Coventry for the UK Open. It's been absolutely fantastic. And that there is Vince Melly, who's just won his first title. We will see you very, very soon, like 72 hours. Ta-ta!
Which side? This side.
So I go, keep the arms folded, I go 1, 2, 3, the arms down, get the cards and throw them at the lens. And keep looking at the lens.
I take it now.